On today's episode, strip number 6 of the Scrappy Blanket. At the risk of sounding like an absolute broken record, I am going to go over quickly how I am working on these. This is row 6 of 10. There are 5 previous videos, however, you don't necessarily need to watch all of those to catch on to what I am doing. I am going to give you the same old overview, so if you don't want to hear that, I will have the next chapter is going to be where I start stitching this particular strip. And if you are still here and you're wanting to watch this again, thank you. First off, I am going to say that I'm going to start off with using the G hook. This one is a boy ergonomic hook. If you're asking for a recommendation for these, today I am using 20 different colors. These colors have already been used in this particular blanket so far. However, they are going to be kind of spaced out and they are not going to be like one row is going to have the same exact color as the previous row. In addition to those lovely colors, I am also using 2 different colors of neutrals. This one is going to go in between each of the colors in the strip, and this one is going to be go down to do 3 rows of single crochet down the side. It is a roll for color. I have my trusty yarn bowl here to catch the dice because I really don't want to have to chase dice around my craft room because that would get old. I am using 3 different size dice. I'm using a D20. When I get down to 10 colors, I am using the D10 and I'm throwing that around. As you can see, this is why I have the yarn bowl. And then I am using a D4 when I get to just 4 different colors left. The D4 is used in such a way that I roll twice for the first 2 colors. When I am down to 2 colors, one is labeled an odd, one is labeled an even, and depending on what I roll, that is whatever number. If it's an odd number, odd color gets it. If it's an even color gets it. I grab both of those at the same time, so then therefore I don't have to walk back to my table again one last time. Save me a little bit of energy. And yeah, I believe I have gone over the majority of it. The next thing though I will go over is the stitches that I am using. Moss stitch, so which means I am going to be chaining 20 stitches, single crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet across. Super simple. That is going to get me 9 single crochets and 8 spaces per row. The next row is a chain 2, and then you are going to single crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces, chain 1, and repeat that across. So makes it super simple. The first color that I choose is going to get 9 rows. It's going to get the foundation chain a row, and then I'm going to work 8 rows. The rest of the colors get 8 rows, and then I work 2 rows each of my neutral in between. So I think I have covered it all. Let's get to the rolling. First roll is 18. Okay, so I've got color number 1 done. Rolling for second color now. 4. And there I have color number 2 done. Next roll. 8. In the first few strips, I realized that I was grabbing the wrong color. And now I am so afraid I'm going to grab the wrong color again that I am like sitting there going, okay, count them out. Now I've given myself error terror over what color I rolled. Okay, 3 colors done. On to the 4th roll. 9. 5th roll. For some reason that just looks so much wider, and I did not put an extra stitch. Yeah, there's no extra stitch, so I don't know. Okay, 5th roll. 7. Now we have color number 5, roll number 6. 5. 5 is a held together color, so I have 2 skeins or 2 balls of yarn here, so then that way I can work them together. Okay. Have 6 colors. 7th roll. 20. Roll 8. 6. And we're ready for roll 9. 9, which I already used. 2. That is color number 9 done. Roll number 10, last roll for the D20. 1. First roll for the D10. 10. And now we have the 11th roll. 3. I have that done. Time for the next roll. 3, which we have already done. 4. We have this much done. Now we're going to go for the next roll, and that is 7. Time for another roll. 5. And next roll. 1. And that was the last roll for the D10. On to the D4. First roll, D4. 4. Okay, second to last roll, and we have 1. Okay, now we have reached the even odd stage for this particular strip. So I have, let me go to the cutting table. So I have a solid pink, and then I have this kind of variegated but longer striped yarn. The pink is going to be the odd, and the multicolored yarn is going to be the even. All right, y'all, the amount of times that I have tried throwing this dice, I dropped it on my new rug, and I realized that this rug is not the best mix to have this dice, try to find this dice on. Anyway, die. It's 1. Anyway, even odd. Even. So it's multicolored first, and then the pink. We have this all done. All 20 colors are done. Now I'm going to be going down the side with this for 3 rows of single crochet, and I will be back with you for that. All done. This is what it looks like with that strip, or with the 3 rows of single crochet added onto it. So I have this particular strip is all done. I have all 3 of the rows running down the side finished, and yeah, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I am still working on my 500 subscriber goal, so if you have yet to subscribe to this channel, welcome. I would love to have you here, and until next time, bye!